Hello and welcome to my channel, Single Mom Review. My name is Sherry and that is spelled C-H-E-R-E. It is spelled a little fancy but pronounced plain old Sherry. And I am bringing to you the first part of my purse sale. This is my Super Sunday purse sale. I'm filming this first part a day or two earlier than the purses. It's just seemed to be a little easier to kind of piece it up. And so today I'm bringing to you the smaller portion of some little items that I do before my purse sale. I do a little bit of jewelry, scarf, a couple pairs of shoes, just to give a little bit more array of items. And so because the way I do my shipping is that your shipping with me is no more than $10. Now, I will say there has been a time that I had a backpack that was overly large sized, and so which made the box have to be bigger, which increased the shipping just for that one particular item. And so I did put on the screen that it would be a $12 ship, and anything else you would have added in the box would have been $12. It's only happened once, just because the item was particularly large. But other than that, I do a $10 max shipping, whether you get 3, 4, 5 purses. That being said, if you get a pair of the shoes and a purse, it's still just a $10 ship. If you get a purse and all the jewelry I have and scarf and whatever, still just a $10 ship. So that way I had a few pieces of jewelry, and if you added those in with the other things, basically it was like you got your jewelry and your other items for free shipping. And everybody's all about cutting some costs of shipping because it's gotten to be outrageous. So that's kind of why I started doing that. Give a little variety and also help with some shipping if there were other items that you saw that you wanted. Some wallets, most of the wallets are $7 ships. And I did have one time have a wallet that was a Harley Davidson that had a heavy biker chain on it, and I had to move that up to 10 just because the chain added extra weight. That was only one time, and I did put it on the screen that it would be higher shipping. And so anytime like that, think something like that does happen, I always put it on the screen. If you don't get any purses or wallets or shoes and you just want scarf or a piece of jewelry, it's a $5 ship. So that also, you know, saves you. If you want to get every piece of jewelry, it's a $5 ship. If you want to get the scarf and every piece of jewelry, it's a $5 ship. So just to try to save you on some shipping costs. So that kind of told you about my shipping rates. As for ordering, I will have my email address here on the screen for right now, and then it will, once the sale starts and I start showing other things on the screen, it will be down in my description box. It is singlemomreview@gmail.com. Send me an email, tell me what item you like or that you're interested in, and I will send you an invoice. If there's multiple items, you know, just if you see one item, you send me an email, you know, say I'm still watching, I'll be done. You know, my videos are usually about an hour and a half. You'll be done in about an hour and a half watching. And then I'll invoice you at the end if that's what you prefer. Or you can watch it till the end and tell me everything you like at once. It's completely up to you. I will keep a pinned comment down in the comment section that will let you know anything that's sold. If it's under the sold column, that means that it's gone. They paid for it and it's going to be getting shipped to them. If it's pending, it means that somebody has told me that they want it, but they haven't paid yet. And I do expect payment pretty much right away. Now, there may be an instance that somebody says, you know, I'm going to dinner, I'll pay as soon as I get back. That's fine. A couple hours is fine. My big thing with that is I like to get things shipped out right away. But I also, if I have somebody else that's waiting for that same item, it's common courtesy to let them know at a decent time if they're going to get that item or if they need to shop for something else or whatever. I don't like leaving people waiting if they're wanting that item. I feel like that's the best customer service for you and them. If you said it first, you get it, but you need to go ahead and pay. If they've came in and said it second, yes, they need to wait. See if you pay. If you don't pay or if I don't hear from you, then it goes directly to them. I do always let that person know, hey, they paid. it's no longer available, or I let them know, hey, it's available now, you're next in line, I'm sending you your invoice. So I do try to do that. If I have somebody waiting in line, I will also make that notation in my notes down, so that I don't miss anybody that's wanting it next. I think that's everything. Oh, I will send you a PayPal invoice. Once you email me, I'll send you a PayPal invoice. And with that invoice, you do not have to be a member of PayPal. You can pay as a guest. You can pay using your Visa, debit card. You can, I also take Venmo and Cash App. All you have to do is let me know in your email what you prefer. And if you don't, then I'll just automatically send you a PayPal invoice. So I'm willing to work with you, whatever you need. So just let me know. If you have any questions, also feel free to reach out to me. I'm always here for questions. I don't mind it at all. If you need any kind of information, any extra, just please let me know, and I am glad to help. All right, so I have a lot of things. Even whenever I get ready for the purses, I have a lot of new with tags items, and then I also got some neat things while I was thrifting, and so I have lots of things to show, and so I want to get right into this video and get into it right away. So let's get started. All right, no judgment here. This is a sweatshirt that I turned inside out so that I could show the jewelry and the scarf and it not be with too much that was going on in the shirt. So don't judge me on my inside out sweatshirt. All right, the first thing I do want to show you is this scarf. I think this scarf is just gorgeous. It's like a black and almost like a brushed gold, I would say, but it kind of is a shimmer. It is gorgeous. It's got a little fringe on the end. You see that kind of a brushed gold? It is a beautiful like design. Kind of a, I don't know what you'd call that, oriental maybe looking design. It's gorgeous. It would be gorgeous. It's gorgeous like this, just with a shirt. It adds a whole lot to it. Be gorgeous with a coat. You can also, you know, do a little knot there if you have your jacket on. Do a little knot there. I just thought it was very, very, very pretty. I love the way the gold is kind of that brush gold that makes it kind of shimmer. It's a beautiful fabric. It does not have any tags, so I do not know what the material is, and I don't know what the brand is, but it is so pretty. And for this scarf, I'm asking $4. That's it, just $4. I don't have the brand nor the material, and so I'm just selling this for $4. It's beautiful. It'd be a beautiful table runner too. Gorgeous table runner down the middle of your dining room table. Gorgeous. Or like a library table. All right, the next thing I have here is this necklace. This is like a black faceted, I think these are like a acrylic bead maybe. They don't really feel cold to the touch, but they're not plastic. So I'm not a huge bead expert, so I don't know if you would call that acrylic, kind of an acrylic bead. They're definitely not cold to the touch, I don't feel like, but they're not plastic. You can, somebody else may know, but I don't. It does have this silver chain type detail in between the facet. It goes down into a V. This is, let's see, this is 17 inches long. 17 inches long. It is branded, but your guess is as good as mine on this brand. And I have asked all of my resale buddies. I put it on a branding group and asked them, and they're all like, yeah, we have seen other things with this brand. We don't know either. I'm going to insert a picture right now that's going to show you more of what this looks like up close. So you may get this, and somebody may eventually find out what that brand is, and this may be worth millions. I don't know. I'm wishing it was worth millions. I don't know. So it has this chain detail right here. But anyways, this is going to be $10. It is branded, like I said, and everybody says, I mean, like, this has been around for a little while and just nobody knows. Nobody knows what that is. That's so odd to me. So if you're a jewelry expert, maybe you know, or you know somebody that knows, or maybe just because it's just gorgeous. And it's very great quality because it's heavy. It's heavy. It's definitely heavy. It's not lightweight, cheap material. It's a nice, heavy, gorgeous necklace. And this black with that brushed silver, almost like a gunmetal silver, be a gorgeous holiday necklace right now. All right, so $10 for that. All right, the next thing I have is these earrings, and I just picked these out to go with that necklace because they were that brushed gunmetal silver with some rhinestones at the bottom here. These would go with that necklace or with any other holiday attire. And I'm only asking $1. $1 for these. The next thing I have is this bracelet. It's a Bangle black bracelet with some little silver detail in the middle. It's almost like a silver, or a clear iridescent. I think it's more of a clear iridescent through the middle there. It's not branded, but it is like in new condition. I thought this matched very well with the earrings and the necklace. And this is only $1. And this is 8.25, 8.25 in diameter. It's actually a really nice size bangle. But this would go with like anything too. So $1 for that. All right. The other thing I have on is this Brighton 925 sterling silver ring. This is in a size 8 ring. It is kind of a heart. They call it like the heart dome ridge kind of ripple ring. But it's because it's shaped like a heart there. It does have the 925 right there. Can you see that? Right up in there. The camera's not going to focus very well, but if you see those little letters right in there that says 925, I don't know how to make that show up. And then it also has the Brighton heart. Where is that at? Right there. Once again, it's not showing up very well. Right inside there. So I'm going to try to put a picture of the 925 and that heart at the end here, because it's just not showing up very well. 925 and the Brighton heart. This is a size 8. The heart, kind of a dome ring. Brighton rings are pretty heavy. They're not light, they're heavy. So for this Brighton ring, I'm asking $28. $28 for this 925 sterling silver Brighton ring. So 925 sterling silver Brighton ring, $28. All right, now I'm going to go into, I have a couple of new in the box items for Christmas. The first one here is, I think this is just adorable. This is a Disney times Baublebar. Disney.com. And it is these little earrings that are hearts with the rhinestone Mickey Mouse head with the ears inside. They're gold tone. They are purest, new in box. They do have a portion of the tag still left there. Perfect Christmas for these Disney Baublebar earrings at $20. New in the box. Everybody loves Disney. 20 bucks. What a great stocking stuffer or a gift under the tree. All right. And the other new in box item I had is this Loved Creations. It actually comes in the plastic packaging. Loved Creations. All right, and it is what they call the Morse code bracelet. 1 Corinthians 13:4. Love is patient and kind, and this is custom made 925 sterling silver. It is on the black corded. Let me see if I can take this out. A black corded. The sterling silver beads are on the black cord. Inside this box too, it has a little thank you card. Words can be powerful. It's my hope that this bracelet finds its impact for you and others. So this goes in your box here, and you actually, right here, and then it also has a little card with a cross on it that goes in here. And then it also has this little pouch with a cross on it that you keep the bracelet in. Once you, a little dust bag with the cross on it for your bracelet. All of these beads represent Morse code, and it tells you the Morse code alphabet back here on the back. Take it out of here just so you can see it real fast. There's that black cord that I was telling you about. It is adjustable, so it fits all sizes of wrists. Perfect Christmas gift. There it is, where it's not glaring on that plastic. So for this Morse code bracelet, love is patient and kind, custom made 925 sterling silver bracelet with the dust bag. I'm asking $10. $10 for this. It's a great gift for $10. The next thing I have here is, I actually picked these up thrifting, and so I thought I'm going to throw these in my sale because I know everybody loves Madewell jeans. And I found these near perfect Madewell jeans when I was thrifting. There's your M. They are the Roadtrippers. So that Roadtripper, size 28. Roadtripper. These are very good sellers from what I saw when I was looking at comps. These are in great condition. These are for course, there's your Madewell. These are, let's see, 55% viscose, 26% cotton, 18% polyester, and 1% elastane. So it's got, these have a stretch, and I think that's probably why they are such good high ticket sellers, because they've got some stretch. Everybody loves stretch, and they have it. So for these Roadtrippers Madewell size 28, I'm asking $22. $22, and they are in great condition. 22 bucks. I thought I'm gonna try to sell them here before I have to put them on Poshmark. All right, so I have 3 pairs of shoes, and that's it. All right, the first pair of shoes I have are these little boots. These are Vince Camuto boots. Oh, I have. These are like a black suede. And great condition. Little ankle boots. They have Vince Camuto there on the buckle. Right there. There is your Vince Camuto on the bottoms here. These are a size 7.5. You look on the bottom, you can tell that they've been worn, but like very lightly worn. Here is inside. These, did it tell me what these were? These are the Pama, P-A-M-M-A is the style name, the Pama. Vince Camuto Pama. Buckle on the side, little perforation right there, crisscross it in the back. So for these Vince Camuto 7.5 black suede boots, I'm asking $28. Like I said, it's like light wear, very little wear. All right, the next thing I have are these. Sam Edelman sells so well for me. These, I've actually already sold a pair almost identical to these. But these are Sam Edelman black loafers. These are the L-I-O-R, Lior. These are also in phenomenal condition. You can see a little leather wear right there on the toe, just normal wear. The leather on these is fabulous. They've got the gold detail here with the Sam Edelman branding right there on the hardware. There's the bottoms of those. You can see some wear there, but not much. Sam Edelman there. Right there. The heels are still in great condition. For these Sam Edelmans, I'm asking $35. The interior, see the interior, it's not even like worn down. These are a size 9. I don't think I told you that. Size 9, black loafer, Sam Edelman, great condition besides normal little bit of wear there. Very little though. I bet if you took a little bit of leather conditioner, some black little touch-up paint, they would look brand new. So for these, $35 for these Sam Edelman size 9 gorgeous black loafers. And the last pair of shoes are these Ralph Lauren, like a van, but they're Ralph Lauren houndstooth. So cute. Little van shoes, tennis shoes, I guess you would call them, Vans. They have the Ralph Lauren emblems right there, branding right there. Also on the back, black leather right there. These are in really good condition also. These are a size 8. They are the RIA number 2, RIA 2, like Roman numeral 2. So for these Ralph Lauren houndstooth RIA Roman numeral 2 Vans, I'm asking $24. 24 bucks. They are not stained or anything. 24. All right. I thought that was the last thing, but not. I have one more thing. All right. This Brighton belt. I love this belt. It is like a color block belt. Now, I will tell you that the silver here has a little bit of scuffing, but you almost can't tell because that is made, I mean, the belt buckle is supposed to have that those grooves there. So the little bit of wear on the buckle there almost just blends right in to the grooves, the intentional lines that are on it. So I almost didn't notice it at first because everything else looks brand new about it, because there's not any, like, this doesn't look like there's been any hole used on this end of it. So this could be actually from hanging up in a store and banging against other belt buckles. You know how they hang belts up like that and then they bang against other, but that could be what that's from. I don't know, because no other sign of wear on this belt. There's no wear to any of the hair. This is like a calf hair, mohair. You've got green, like a army green kind of. You've got a like a deep red. You've got black, and then you've got kind of a honey mustard yellow. This is a brown leather there. Brown leather here. This is a size small. It does say 28. I think that's basically probably if you wear a jean size 28, because when I measured from here, the top of the leather, to the end of the leather here, it was 31 inches. From the tip of the buckle to the end here, it was 32 inches. Like I said, it's 31 inches from end to end, including the buckle, 32 inches. Like I said, it looks brand new. This was vintage. When I looked up comps on this is a vintage belt from Brighton. That's what it looks like when it's buckled up. I love all the silver detail in between the colors. And so for this Brighton belt, size small, I'm asking $20. $20 for it. All right. That is the end of my sale for the extra things that are in with the purse sale. And I will be back to you with the purses here shortly. And I'm back with the purse sale portion of my Super Sunday purse sale.
All right, I'm gonna get right started right away. I am headed out to a basketball game, and so I'm trying to get this videoed. I have a banquet as soon as I get back from the basketball game. It's a tournament, so I've got to go to the banquet. I'm there until midnight. So I am gonna probably try to run through these super fast. If you guys have any questions, please email me. I do not mind answering the questions. I'm probably gonna go a little, I say this and then I get stuck and do my usual tell everything about the item, but I'm going to try to get through this quickly. Update on my son. He's actually having to sit out 4 to 5 weeks with that broken finger. He is the point guard. He started every game since his sophomore year, and so he's really struggling, not even getting on the court. This is his third game of the season that he hasn't been on the court, because he's having to sit out with that broken finger. It separated a little bit more when he was throwing in football playoffs with a broken finger. So anyway, so of course I have all these kids in school too, so I'm going to support them, but also emotionally support him while he's struggling, not being able to be out there competing. All right, so let's get started. All right, the first thing is this. I'm going to start with the littles first. Most of these will be $7 ships unless I tell you differently. This is a Kate Spade, New York, branded right there. This is a heavy-duty canvas zebra print wallet. I would almost say this is new without tags because I could see no signs of wear anywhere. You'll see when you see the leather inside. This has a back slip pocket there. That is this kind of an orange geometric lining, which I think is so cool with the black and white. All right, the interior here, it's a trifold wallet. This is like a cream beige off-white leather, and it is butter soft, and it is in pristine condition. There is no stains anywhere on this leather inside. This would be a great stocking stuffer. You got a slip pocket, you got a zippered pocket, slip pocket, Kate Spade branding, you got ID holder, card slots, slip pocket. This would be where you would put your checkbook, but this does not come out. It is attached, but you could slide your checkbook right in there and right up there, or you use those just as slip pockets. So for this Kate Spade wallet, I'm asking $30. $30 for this, basically new without tags. Oh, I mean, zip this for you so you see it zip. All right, the next thing I have is this Coach Vintage Pebble Brown, chocolate brown wallet. It's a zip around wallet. Got your Coach branding right here. This pebbled leather is buttery soft also. Got a slip pocket here in the front with like a deep, almost like a denim purple and lining. Zips around. On the inside, you've got card slots here. You've got a slip pocket. Here is your zippered pocket there. You've got your Coach branding right there. Another slip pocket, card slots. For a vintage Coach wallet, this thing is in pristine condition. So for this vintage Coach pebbled brown wallet, I'm asking $35. $35. All right, the next thing I have is a new with tags. This is a Simply Southern wallet. It's got the plastic still on the hardware there. Here is the tag that's still on it. The front side of the tag's been weathered a little bit, it looks like, rubbed against things. It is, I would call this maybe a nylon, not really a, maybe a nylon-y plastic. It's not like a clear coat plastic that's real smooth. It's got a little bit of texture to it. Got your sea turtles there, navy background with pink sea turtles. This is new without tags. It zips around. It's got card slot or slip pocket there, card slot, slip pocket, zippered area in the middle. Got a slip pocket. Let me open that up. Where am I at? There we go. slip pocket with card slots. So for this Simply Southern turtle wallet, $12. New with tags, $12. All right, the next one I have is so cute. This is another one I think is a new without tags. Michael Kors, black pebbled leather. I love this gold on the black. It looks so classy. It actually has a front part that opens and a back part that opens. We'll start with the front. This would be like your little coins, dollar bills. It's got your Michael Kors signature lining inside. That snaps shut. The back side here opens. Got your ID holder. This side goes, it's like a trifold back here. This opens down. Then you've got your card slots. You've got a deep pocket there. You've got card slots, deep pocket here. You've got your Michael Kors branding there. Then you've got a bigger slip pocket here. Like I said, there's no sign of any kind of wear on this thing at all. These little wallets are perfect for smaller crossbodies or little wristlets because they do not take up much room, and yet they have multiple compartments. So for this Michael Kors black pebbled leather, I'm asking $28. All right, the next thing I have is this Vera Bradley. This is an RFID wallet. I actually added this wristlet to it. It's just the off-white with the little clip that comes on and off, that clips on and off here. Right here has the little crystals around it. It's got your Vera Bradley branded here. This is the Lisbon Medallion Cool pattern, the Vera Bradley pattern. This also has 2 D-rings. So you could actually, if you had a crossbody, if you wanted to make this into a crossbody, you could very easily do that. Just take this off and add a strap there if you would like to. I personally like it as a wallet, as a wristlet or a wallet, because I think this would be the perfect kind of wallet to throw in a beach bag or a gym bag. It's just that bigger size wallet that you could fit a lot of things in, and it's very durable. The back side here is the zippered pouch area. This would be if you were using it for a crossbody or a wristlet or something. You stick your phone, your keys, those kind of things in there. It's got your Vera Bradley signature lining, navy lining. Then your front part here is magnetic. It opens up into your trifold wallet. You've got a slip pocket here, card slots, ID holder. Then you've got a zipper pouch here for coins, dollar, whatever you want to put in there. Then you've got another slip pocket with more card slots and your RFID emblem there. This little wristlet wallet crossbody, it is an all-in-one, definitely. For this, I'm asking $15. All right, the next thing I have is this Mary Square Alyssa jewelry roll. Let me tie this first. I should have had this done. All right, here it is. It is new with tags, Mary Square Alyssa jewelry roll. It is mint and gold, mint green and gold. It is, like I said, new without tags. Great stocking stuffer. Put a piece of jewelry in here and then stick it in a stocking. All right, this opens up, trifolds open. It actually has a little proverbs up here. I love that. It says, she is more precious than jewels. And then it says proverbs. I think that even makes it more precious. It has, you have, it's like it has the holes for earrings, and actually you can take, if you have hoops or something you want to slide in, it velcros open. Then you have a zipper pocket here for other jewelry. Then you have like where you slide your rings or bracelets on to this little roll. This is a satiny inside. Then you have another zipper pocket down here for more jewelry. So for this Alyssa, Mary Square Alyssa jewelry roll, $14, new with tags. All right, the next thing I have, this is from my personal closet. This is a Katie Loxton London. This is a caramel croc embossed wallet. I think I probably used this maybe a month, and then I switched to something else just because this came in my trunk club when Nordstrom used to do trunk club subscription box. And I loved the color, and I love anything croc embossed. And so I kept it. You know, you keep what you want out of the box and send the rest back. Yeah, well, once they send it to me, it's hard for me to send it back. It has a branding Katie Loxton London there. Has a front slip pocket. It zips around. Has a slip pocket there. It has a credit card slip pocket there. Has your zipper interior there. Then you have a slip pocket and another slip pocket there. It's in great condition. I don't know that I used it hardly much at all. All right, so for this Katie Loxton London, I'm asking $15. $15. It's a beautiful color. All right, the next thing I have is this Brahmin wallet. This is something else from my closet. There for a while, I was on a Brahmin kick. I still love Brahmin, but I bought lots and lots and lots of Brahmin. And yeah, been in my closet. I still have 3 or 4 wallets in my closet. This is one of them. I'm not much on a trifold wallet. I think they're beautiful, but I don't use them a whole lot. I like the zipper, and some people don't like the zipper, but that's what I use. So that's one of the reasons I did not use this one once I got it. The back has a zipper pocket here. Beautiful brown, chocolate brown interior. Has your Brahmin branding there. It has the kind of a croc embossed, alligator embossed. I think they call this the Cocoa Melbourne color. Cocoa, it's Cocoa. The trifold opens up here. You've got your slip pocket here. You've got a slip pocket here. Got your ID holder. Got card slots. You got a slip pocket here. You do have a pen holder. This actually comes out. It is the checkbook holder. Or you could use it for whatever you wanted. And then you've got another slip pocket. And that's where I have that little, then a slip pocket here too. This slip pocket, I will tell you, goes all the way down. So if you want to hide something down in there, if you've got some $100 bills, you want to hide them. People look in this first slip pocket, they never go ahead and go on down. That would be a great place to hide some money. It still has the card in it here, with the style number and that it was the Cocoa Melbourne there. So for this Brahmin wallet, I'm asking $65, and that's a deal for this new without tags. It does have the registration card still, but I didn't keep the actual tag. I wasn't reselling them, didn't even think about it. So $65. All right, the next thing I have is this. This came in a American Thrift Supply authentic designer box. That's where they authenticate the items before they send them to you. There it is. Michael Kors wallet where it was authenticated. It is what they call the double compartment wristlet. So it does have the original wristlet with it. I don't know that this was used much at all because it doesn't, to me, show any signs of wear at all. It does have the Michael Kors branding on the zipper pulls. It also has the Michael Kors branding on the front. It has the signature behind the, I think they look like little tulips, roses, flowers, whatever you want, like a red with the green. These were probably the most sought after of this style when I was looking up comps. You can always take this off. It does snap off if you wanted to just use this as a wallet. It is branded on the wristlet, Michael Kors. Has 2 actual compartments. The first one here is just the zipper compartment. It has the cream Michael Kors signature interior. Then this one, if you go to the back, it's going to open up, snap open. It's going to bifold open. You've got your Michael Kors branding right there. This would be for a cell phone. It snaps open. depending on how thick your cell phone is. You have 2 different options. Cell phone or whatever you wanted to put in there. It doesn't have to be a cell phone. If you're using it as a wristlet and you need a place for your cell phone, though, that's perfect. Then you've got your card slots here. ID holder. This was the one thing that I saw that looked like maybe it might have had some wear, is right in there. And that could just be from storage or in the store, because there's honestly no other sign at all to me that this was used much. Or maybe it was used once and they did that. So I'm not sure. Interior, or a slip pocket there and another slip pocket there. So for this double compartment wristlet wallet, I'm asking $55 for this. $55. It is original everything on it and authenticated. All right, the next thing I have is this Coach color block wristlet. It does have its hang tag, Coach, in a teal. Isn't that beautiful? That matches the wristlet strap. So cute. It has your different colors here for your color block. Teal, green, kind of an orangish red, cream, a lighter blue, like a Tiffany blue, and a yellow. It has the teal around the edge coat, around the edging. It has the tan, very light beige signature C. It does open here to the interior of a pink. It's kind of a pink color, a very light pink color interior. Very clean. You can hold it like that when it's zipped open. You can also take this off of that pull and just put it onto there if you want to just make it a true wristlet where it's not onto that, you know. So you can do whatever you want to do with it. So for this Coach wristlet hang tag color block wristlet, I'm asking $15. $15. All right, I have another little pouch here, and I could honestly, I may have a little clip I could put on here, a little wristlet clip I could put on there. I will check. I think I do have one. I think I have a cream one maybe that I could put on here. I don't know if I have a brown. But this is a little pouch wallet. You could use it as a wristlet. Like I said, add something there. This is new without tags. It actually still has this little thing, but the tag is taken off of it or fell off of it. It is from the Sack. It is like a snake skin embossed leather. I love it. It is so neat looking. Here are a bunch of card slots here. Has your Sack lining, the known Sack lining. Here is the little zipper pull here. I'm going to open it up. There is the interior. That Sack. That's not staining. That is, it's hard to see in the light, but that's just a darker, where's that at? Just darker brown. And when you look down in there, you're like, oh, what is that? But it's not. It's part of the coloring. It's that dark brown in that little light area. So here is all your tags. So for this little Sack card pouch, and I'll see what I have for a to clip on there to make it a little wristlet, because I think that would be super cute. This little pouch, little wristlet. For this Sack snake embossed leather little pouch, I'm asking $12. $12. I think that's a steal on that one. All right, the next thing I have is I'm going to go into some purses that have that are new with tags. The first one I have is this Steve Madden. It is a denim. These are great for Christmas. It is a denim little crossbody with a denim flower here. It has your Steve Madden branding on the back in gunmetal. The chain here for your crossbody starts out with the gunmetal chain with the denim braided into it, woven into it. It is adjustable. It is not removable. I love this little Steve Madden purse charm that comes with it. the SM that hangs here on that gunmetal chain. That does remove if you don't want it. And it is branded also where it would remove. I think it adds so much. This is the washed denim Borla crossbody, originally $68. It does, let me go ahead and try this on for you, show you what it looks like. Super cute. Denim is in. Snaps open. Has two snaps that actually snap open. And then there is your interior. And there is your interior. It has your Steve Madden branding there. Zipper pocket here. Steve Madden signature lining. So for this Steve Madden denim flower crossbody, I'm asking $38. New with tags, originally $68, $38. Great Christmas. All right, the next thing I have is this Urban Expressions, another new with tags. It is in the color orange. It is a kind of a little envelope style flap. It is orange woven. I love, it's like a, I don't know what you would call this, kind of a plastic woven, but it's not really plastic because it just goes like this, but it's not leather either. So polyurethane, maybe a woven polyurethane. That would probably maybe be a better example of what it is. So it is woven there. I love the crossbody strap because it's a thick cord. You can, I'm assuming, adjust it if you just took this knot and tied the knot maybe up a little higher. You could do that if you wanted. There it is. This might be something I should keep with the orange. You know, my colors are orange. I love the envelope style front here. And the interior, it is new. It still has the interior stuffing, or the new stuffing. It has the Urban Expressions branding right there. Little zipper pocket there on the side. It's like and a slip pocket on this side. It's a really nice black. I love the lining feel of that. But for this, Urban Expressions, new with tags. Let me show you the tag for it. Urban Expressions. I'm asking $32. $32. All right, the next thing I have is this. I love this bag. I love quilted bags. They are in. This is like a very kind of a honey mustard, golden mustard color. It can be a crossbody also, or a shoulder bag, whichever you prefer. It is just quilted. It is new with tags all the way around here. The crossbody is adjustable. Try this on for you. There it is as a crossbody. The crossbody, like I said, is removable. Has the clips here. Or you can wear it as a shoulder bag. I love these little quilted bags as shoulder bags. I love them like that. If anybody is wanting a quilted bag for Christmas, this is gorgeous. And everybody loves that honey mustard, the golden mustard color, especially in the winter time. That's a pretty hot, everybody's not wearing the bright yellow, but they love this yellow. Let me see, inside here. Let's open it up. It zips open. Here is your MMS Design Studio. Did I say that? I don't know if I did or not. MMS Design Studio is the brand. It's the tag there. It's called Honey, actually. The color is called Honey. Like I said, there's the branding. It does have a interior zip pocket. And then it has a slip pocket on this side. It's pretty nice size in there. So for this little new with tags MMS Design Studio quilted bag, I'm asking $20. It's a great price, $20. All right, the next thing I have is another denim and faux leather, Steve Madden. My daughter is actually carrying this purse right now. It has two options for your crossbody straps, or you can use it as a little mini tote, whichever you prefer. It is the denim Benico-D, and it originally was $78. It has both things that are really in right now. It has the quilted look feel, and then it's also the denim. It has your Steve Madden branding right there, your SM with your Steve Madden there. It has two removable crossbodies, so you can choose what you prefer. It has your matching of the faux leather here of the black, because it's denim and black. So this one's a little bit narrower and matches. This one is your more bold. Steve has a little chain detail right there. Guitar strap, that is your Steve Madden. That's my preference. Purse, so let's see. This is if you were wearing it as a little tote or just carrying it. Some little girl would love to just carry that as a little tote. Now, if you wanted to use the matching narrow crossbody that matches the faux leather, it's very minimal. You can wear it like that. Or if you want to be bold, like I do, you would wear the crossbody. And it could be maybe you wear the minimal when you go to work and you wear the crossbody when you go out, or the guitar strap when you go out. So there that is with the Steve Madden. You got your chain detail, your Steve Madden. Looks like you're a little bit more hippie with that. But on the clips on the crossbodies, it is branded Steve Madden. It does zipper on the top here. Even though it's a little tote, it zippers. So it will keep your stuff in. Your zipper pull is branded Steve Madden. The interior, you have a slip pocket on this side and a slip pocket on that side. And it is all clean, new. So for this new quilted denim Steve Madden, I'm asking $32. $32. All right. The next thing I have is this. I love this. I can't believe nobody bought this the last time I showed it. It wasn't the last sale, but the sale before that. Or maybe it was the last sale. This is a genuine leather Steven by Steve Madden. Zipper and black leather. Has your front zipper pocket here. This bag is in phenomenal condition. Nothing even on the bottom. This crossbody is adjustable. I would need to bring it up some. For me, it's too long, so I would definitely be adjusting to bring it up on me. I love leopard, so this bag, I don't know, I'm surprised I'm not keeping this. It's a gorgeous bag here. I love the gold, like just with like that. You could take that genuine leather tag off if you want to. Zippers. All right, let's zip it open. Here is your Steven branding. And it has a zipper pocket on this side. Then you have a slip pocket on this side. So for this Steven by Steve Madden crossbody, leopard and black leather, I'm asking $22. $22. All right, the next thing I have is this Vera Bradley. This is in what they call floating gardens pattern. It is what they call the hipster crossbody. It is adjustable. On the front here, you have your Vera Bradley branding. You have a zipper pocket right here, little for your keys, whatever. You have a deeper pocket here, slip pocket. On the back, you have a bigger zipper pocket. And the interior lining is the Vera Bradley signature. See that lining in the light blue? Okay. Put this on real fast. The hipster seems to be one of the biggest selling styles of the Vera Bradleys. A lot of these hipsters really sell. I think it's because they're easy to wear, but yet they store a lot. So it does have on your O-rings here, has your Vera Bradley branding on both of the O-rings for your crossbody. Also has your Vera branding on your buckle if you're adjusting it. The interior has 2 slip pockets. I think, no, 3 slip pockets. And then, it, like I said, it's that blue signature Vera Bradley. So for this hipster crossbody in Floating Gardens, it's in great shape. I'm asking $20. 20 bucks. All right, the next thing I have is, oh gosh, you guys are gonna love this little thing. This is a crossbody Hobo International. I about died when I found this. This is what they call the Jill. It is adjustable here on your crossbody strap. It actually has a D-ring right here, I think, where you could make it a wristlet maybe if you wanted to. I'm not really sure, or if that's just for looks. Because I think you could tuck this crossbody strap, because it's not removable, but I think you could tuck it in here if you were going to make it a wristlet. I think that's maybe what that's for. If not, then this, if you're wearing it as a crossbody, that is where you could stick things into and never have to open these other pockets. So if you're going into the convenience store, you've got your cards and your cash right here, you've got your crossbody on, you never have to undo your flaps. This is just, I love Hobo International. So when I saw this little crossbody, I don't see a lot of small Hobo things. They're usually the bigger bags. I jumped on this. It is adjustable. Like I said, it has a little, it's adjustable right here. It's very minimal strap, but this leather is like a caramel leather, and it is buttery soft. You've got your Hobo International emblem there. Like I said, it does have this slip pocket here, and like a coffee, like a light coffee color, or maybe it's more of a light tan, caramel camel color. Then the front here, it has 2 openings. So this is the front. The front opens with a magnetic, so it's very easy to get on if you've got a crossbody. Here is a pocket here. Put your purse, the items. Got your Hobo branding there. And you've got your zipper pocket here. This thing is, there's nothing, there's no sign of wear with this. I'm positive surely that somebody used it, but they used it and kept great care of it. Here is the bottom area. Like I said, there's just nothing the matter with it. I don't know. The back side here is, like I said, that soft leather. It glistens. This is snapped, or actually this is a magnetic also, and it's like your wallet. Is this not so cool? It has your ID holder here. It does have your Hobo branding on your zipper, or you got a zipper pocket there. Then you've got card slots here and a little pocket here. Put something down in there. So I love that. So for this Hobo International, they call the Jill, I am asking $65. $65. When I did comps on this, everybody's looking for these little Hobo Jills with this kind of leather. And this one is in such great condition. Wow. So 65 bucks for it. The next one here is another one I found, and I was like, oh my gosh. Coach, a little coach. They call this, I think, the Soho design or style. They had several different styles, but maybe it was the Soho design. Maybe I was right. You get your Coach hang tag here in the same color as the crossbody strap. I'm going to put this on real fast. This is so cute. It's like a off-white ivory. I call it an ivory color, probably is what I would call it. This is like a metallic gold in your strap and your hang tag and your leather. That's the part of the buckle. It is branded Coach right there. It does snap here. Or actually, let's start with the back. The back has a slip pocket that's a lilac purple. And this thing is also in amazing condition. I think I got these both at the same place too. It was in a flea market in the same booth. So I don't know if this, whoever had that booth just had purses in their closet and never used them or what. But anyways, this opens up. You've got your lilac purple inside. There's your lilac purple. You got a zipper pouch on this side, zipper pocket right there. It is completely clean on the inside. So for this Coach ivory gold metallic Soho crossbody, I'm asking $30. $30. All right, the next thing I have, this is a new to me brand, guys. But when I looked up comps, I mean, it sells very well. This is a genuine leather. It's called Wise Owl. That's the brand. Never heard of it before. Wise Owl. So this is like I would call this maybe a toffee, caramel, maybe a camel color, toffee camel color maybe. That would be a great, but this is a great leather. It's almost like it's very buttery soft too. It reminds me of, Fossil has a bag that's very similar. I forgot what the name of it was. I've sold one before. Kind of a messenger bag like this. And the leather feels very close to the same. So let me put this on. Like I said, it is where it could be a shoulder right here. That's how they had it. It's like a shoulder bag. I would wear it as a crossbody, and it is adjustable. So it adjusts, and that's what I would do with it. I would adjust it and wear it as a crossbody. I love the color. The leather is pristine. I love that it's unique. This is such a different brand to me. I love that. I love finding new brands, especially genuine leather. I'm a genuine leather girl, and man, I love finding new brands of this genuine leather. Great quality leather. Okay, it has two pockets here in the front. The first one here, it's a nice size pocket. Zips around, kind of goes about, I don't know, crescent zip around. This one is a straight across zip around, and it's very, very deep. There. Then you've got your interior big pocket here, zips at the top. Got your Wise Owl branding right there. Has a zipper pouch on this side. And then you have two slip pockets on this side. Got your interior there. It is in great, wonderful condition. It's like a canvasy black, but very nice. It's not a heavy canvas. It's a very nice feeling. So for this Wise Owl, I would call it like maybe a camel colored messenger crossbody, I am asking $22. The leather on this is wonderful. And like I said, I love that it's something different. $22. All right, is this little black, this is another new with tags, black Steve Madden. It is a crossbody, a removable crossbody. This is what they call the ruched or the pleated little bag, little handbag. This is it is new with tags. It is the Steve Madden. It is called the Black Bee Coron. Coron? I'm trying to go fast. It is originally $78. I love this little stretchy for this. I actually had an oranges and greens in this also. I think I still maybe have one green, and maybe I have both oranges. I need to put those on Facebook because I'm sure the people in my hometown of Orange would jump on those. I just haven't done that yet. All right. could be a crossbody. I love it as a little crossbody. I love the pleated look, little handle here. This would be a great gift for honestly any age. It's just that type of a bag. The crossbody has the Steve Madden branded on the clip. It snaps open. It's got the little fresh packets in there. I'll keep that. It's got, here is your Steve Madden branding there on the inside. It also has a zip pocket here. Zipper this for you. And then there's the interior. It has those little packets in there, so never mind those. So for this black, it's branded right there, Steve Madden also, SM. So for this little black crossbody, adjustable crossbody, I am asking $25. $25. New with the tags. All right, the next thing I have is this little Fossil shoulder bag. This is vintage Fossil. It does not have its key. It is, of course, genuine leather, and Fossil leather is butter. It's got your studs around the detail edging in the front and around the detail edging in the back. It is what they call, I think they call this maybe the crescent style. It's definitely a shoulder bag. You could always add a crossbody right here and right back there. And if you wore it as a crossbody, this would lay down very easily and be just like that. I may dig one out and see what it looks like with it on. But so it could very easily be worn as a crossbody. But for this vintage Fossil, it was definitely a shoulder bag at that time. The handle is in great condition for a vintage. It does have that little pull right there. I think if you just add a little drop of glue, fabric glue, leather glue, that would take care of itself. And it also has back here, I think that's where that pulled from the front. The same thing there. If you just added a little drop of something there, nothing's ever showed signs as long as I've been cleaning it and showing it of pulling any further, but just for prevention, I would kind of dab something on there. Also, the edge coating around where this D-ring, or that's actually a square ring, has, you know, just pulled over with time. It's vintage with use. The edge coating, I don't think necessarily on that one, hasn't. Now with this side, I don't see it as much, but this side, it just seemed to, I could just see it just a little bit right there, but I don't see it really on this side much at all. Actually, I do. It's about the same amount, but you can't even hardly see it with that black. Otherwise, it is gorgeous. Fossil vintage they're amazing bags. Fossil's great bags anyways, but they're vintage. Yeah. All right. This is actually a really big little purse. Little purse. You've got your Fossil branding with your serial number inside, that old vintage Fossil branding there. You've got a zipper pocket on this side. You've got your Fossil signature interior, black interior, and that's in gorgeous shape. You've got 2 slip pockets on that side. The interior is in beautiful shape. Like I said, the only thing I saw was that little pull there that could be easily prevention just for anything more to happen. And that little bit of edge coating down here, which would be just use. So for this Fossil shoulder bag, I'm asking $22. $22. It's a pretty good deal for a little Fossil. All right, the next thing I have is, I know this is not the color for this time of year, but I could not pass this up. This is a leather from Spain. And so I was like, yeah, I got to get this. It is also by Petusco. I don't know if that's how you say it. Petusco. This is like an ivory off-white, almost a white. And it's got your very beautiful tan around it. I love these O-rings, have the woven leather around the O-rings there. It is adjustable, crossbody, or a shoulder bag. So if you wanted to have it as a shoulder bag, there you go. If you wanted to have it as a crossbody, it's adjustable. I would bring it down a little bit on me. So either way, you chose to wear it. This is new without tags because there is nothing wrong with any, no marks, no anything on this bag. That's another reason I picked it up. How often do you find that? Even if you grab this and put it in your closet for next Easter or summer, how often do you find a bag of this quality with no markings? Even the interior. It's magnetic interior also. The interior is like, this is new without tags. It has to be. It's gorgeous and it's big. There is your Pet Usco genuine leather made in Spain. You've got your zipper pocket on this side. The interior is a gorgeous toffee, camel color, caramel color, signature Pettisco. It has a little horse as their emblem. Right there, little horse is their emblem. So it has this pocket here. Then you've got a first zipper pocket here, and it is branded with the horse and Pettisco. So was this was branded with Pettisco also. That the zippers are all branded. It's there. So then you've got your pocket here. You've got the first zippered pocket here. Then you've got another pocket in between the two zipper pockets. More branding on this zipper. This opens up to another zippered pocket, and then another open pocket. So you've got 5 compartment pockets inside. Then you've got 2 slip pockets here with that are lined in leather. This bag is very high quality. That's why I couldn't pass it up. Pettisco, made in Spain. I'm asking $30. $30. I'm asking a little less because I know the color is not seasonal, but man, I would jump on this for 30 bucks. It would be the most beautiful Easter bag. All right, the next thing I have, I didn't pick this bag up the first time. I picked it up the second time because you guys know I sell jewelry too. And when I saw this bag, I was like, first I was like, well, I don't know. And then I went back and thought, no, I'm getting it because it just pulled at my heart. This is a Monet. Well, I know we all know, anybody that knows jewelry knows Monet jewelry. This is a Monet bag. It is vintage. It is faux leather, but it's in beautiful condition. Look at that faux leather. It's a top quality faux leather, I feel like. The back here has the Monet M. It's got your slip pocket here with Monet signature. It's got a slip pocket here with like a black satiny interior. It does have a removable little shoulder strap, so it can very easily be a clutch. The bottom is in amazing condition. The only thing I saw was on the outside here where that is maybe just pulled a little bit. You can just tell, I can see where it's pulled. Not away from the leather, but you could just see the faux leather has just pulled just a tiny bit. There's no really peeling, but it just pulled a little bit. Same thing on this side. And it's basically just where this would have been pulling. Maybe if I do like that, you can just see. Not this actually pull away from it, but this just kind of stretch. That's the word I'm looking for, stretch. You can see where it has stretched. But when you're got the purse like this, I have to pull it apart to see that. But when you've got the purse like this, nobody ever sees it. I have to pull it apart to see where that's stretched there. So, but that's what I do when I'm cleaning and stuff, is see everything. Like I said, it has the clips here, so you could very easily take it off. I'm going to show it to you as a little shoulder. Goes right under your armpit. You could also wear it as a little in the crook of your arm. You could also just wear it as a little clutch. All of you jewelry collectors and lovers, this has to be the bag for you. I mean, Monet. And the hardware is in amazing condition. Has a little turn lock here. Opens up. The interior is gorgeous. Says Monet. Can you see that Monet in the gold there? I love it. It has a zipper pocket here. On this side, you've got your 2 slip pockets with the gold. I just love this bag. I love it. So for this Monet shoulder bag, I'm only asking 10 bucks. Surely somebody wants this vintage Monet. I couldn't walk away and leave it. Even though I'm not making $1 million on it, it was pulling at my heart. Somebody collects Monet or wants this little Monet bag to go with their collection. So $10. All right, the next thing I have, I'm going to do 2 more things. Actually, I'm going to do 3 more things and then I've got to go. And then I'll have just a few more when I get back. All right, the next thing I have is this new with tags. The next 3 I do are going to be new. This new with tags. Actually, 2 of them are new, one's not. Ellen Tracy. Quilted, gold, studded, new with tags. Here is your Ellen Tracy. This was originally $172. It is faux leather. It could be here is your Ellen Tracy hang tag. It says Ellen Tracy. This is a great bag. For a faux leather bag, it looks quality. You can wear it as a crossbody. I really like this bag. Or you could actually also wear it as a shoulder bag if you wanted to. Okay? Either way, whatever you chose to do. It's versatile. It actually opens here with a snap. You've got a little small pocket here on the front. Okay. Back in here. Then you've got your bigger pocket here. You've got a zipper pocket here, zips, and then you've got your a slip pocket on that side. And you've got your Ellen Tracy branding right there. So for this Ellen Tracy crossbody / shoulder bag, I am asking $25. $25. That is a steal for this bag. Steal. Absolute steal. $25. All right. The next thing I have is this Mode Luxe new with tag. Faux leather. But I'm telling you what, this leather looks like it's genuine. Absolutely looks like it's genuine. Oh, it is. All right, so here is the tag for it. It is a Mode Luxe. It can be crossbody. Crossbody is adjustable and removable. It could be shoulder bag. That's also removable. I love the shoulder bag woven. It's like a cushiony handle. I love that. The back here has a small slip pocket. It is new with tags. Like I said, it's faux leather, but oh my goodness. If I just picked this up in a store, I wouldn't think it was. I would think it was genuine. All right, here is it as a crossbody. If you don't want to take that off, it lays. You can lay in the front or the back very easily. Or you might just take it off and just have that as a little crossbody, because that's super cute. Or you use it as a little shoulder. And that's super cute. Or the crick of your arm. I love the oblong structured look of this purse. Open this up. There's the interior. It has Mode Luxe in the gold down there, and then some card slots right there. So for this, oops, let me put this in here. For this Mode Luxe crossbody shoulder bag / shoulder bag, I am asking $20. $20. great little bag for 20 bucks. All right. All right, I actually am going to stop right here. I'm going to jump off, run to basketball. I might have to film the last, I think it's 4 bags when I get back from basketball. And so I'm going to stop it here. I'll be back. And I'm back. Finished up basketball, finished up my banquet. It is 1:30 a.m. in the morning. And I got home a lot later than I anticipated, but I have 5 bags more to show, and then I am calling it a night. All right, the first one here is super cute. This is another Hobo International. Is this thing not the cutest? This is what they call the Margot satchel, M-A-R-G-O-T. It is just it's a satchel, but it is a crossbody, and the crossbody is adjustable but not removable. Has a really nice crossbody strap here too. I love Hobo International purses. This one is, I would call this new without tags, because it is in absolutely fabulous, flawless condition. It is a black, buttery soft, almost a pebbled leather. Look here. Here it is as the crossbody. It is so cute. It is so cute. I love this. So cute. Like I said, the crossbody, it's in flawless condition. Everything about it. There's your adjustable, to make it adjustable. It has a magnetic closure. Okay. Here is the interior. It is that beautiful caramel. Look at that. It is in flawless, pristine condition. Hobo International on this side with a zippered pocket. You've also got a slip pocket on that side. You've got a slip pocket on that side. For this Hobo International Margot, new without tags, satchel, crossbody. Oh, actually, if you had it in the crook of your arm like that too, but you still have this, you could actually tuck this inside of your bag if you wanted to wear it as a little satchel on your crook of your arm, or even if you happen to just put it up there just real quickly. But I would say it would be more so in the crook of your arm, carrying it like this, or as the crossbody. So for this Hobo International, I'm asking $65 for this one also. $65. Both of the Hobos are fabulous condition. I almost couldn't find, these are actually still on Hobo International website selling for $258. So $65. All right, let's see. The next thing I have is this lug tote. I showed this a couple of weeks ago. I can't believe nobody picked this up. The only thing about this one is it has a few little nicks, almost like it was maybe against something in storage, because there's nothing else the matter with it. Got a little nick there, a little nick there. You know, somebody told me what this was called, the fabric. I totally forgot. When I showed it the last time, they told me down in the comments. I forgot. My fault. But this is a lug. It is the Lug Alto, A-L-T-O. This is what they call a papaya. It was papaya something was the color. Ice pop. Papaya ice pop, if I'm not mistaken. It's a beautiful color. The back does not have any of those little nicks. That's why I think it must have set against something that just kind of scraped it in little spots. Has your handles here that are in pristine condition. It does have a D-ring on each side. I do have a black crossbody I would actually throw in with this that would probably match that pretty well. So if you got this and you wanted that crossbody with it, just let me know. I'll throw that crossbody in. Has a slip pocket right here, there in the front. It's got your lug branding on the zipper here, along with a zipper pocket here. Then you've got your top zip here. And it has the lug zipper. I am going to show you what this would look like as a little tote. I don't really think it's, I mean, you can put it on your shoulder. It works fine there. If you wanted to. And the shoulder and the straps are very soft kind of feeling, so it would definitely feel good on your shoulder if you're wearing it on your shoulder. Like I said, it does have the top zip here. Has a beautiful blue. It's almost my favorite color, blue. Look at that. It is, I don't know that it was ever used inside there. Lug alto. You've got your 2 slip pockets there. On this side you have a zipper pocket. You also have 2 pin pockets or pencil pockets right there. And this zipper pocket is clear. So for this lug tote, papaya ice pop, I think, I'm asking $38. $38. All right, 2 more. The next one here, actually I have 3 more. The next one here is this Portland leather goods. This is like a merlot color, I would call this. On Poshmark, there are bags like this that are this color that are scratched all to heck, and they were still going for $90 to $100. I couldn't believe it when I was looking this up. It is a tote. It is all leather. It reminds me of a saddle type of leather. The corners do have just a little bit, not hardly anything. I'm sure if you probably got, there went the crossbody strap out. When I tipped it up, it fell out. You've got a front pocket here that is the raw leather on the inside. It does, like I say, have a little scratch right there. Maybe one right there. Couple little nicks. This light really brings it out. If you're back like this, you don't ever see it. Same here. Maybe a little discoloration right there, tad bit. You can't see it from back here. And I would assume if you got some leather soap and conditioner, that would probably buff out and probably blend in very easily. But like I said, go on Poshmark and look. And some of these bags are beat to smithereens and still going for almost $100. All right, so I'm gonna grab this crossbody. All right, I'm gonna show you what it's like as a little tote here. Had it in the crook of your arm, just carrying it as a tote. Or if you had it on your shoulder, I love it. I love the shoulder, the strap length as a shoulder bag. It's perfect length. And then it also has the original crossbody strap that is removable and adjustable. The D-rings are on the inside. The straps hang down on the tote so that whenever you have it as a crossbody, they're not in your way. And there it is as a crossbody. This is not the mini. This is the original size tote. The minis even go for 70, 80 bucks on Poshmark. Here is the interior. It's in magnificent condition. No staining anywhere in the raw leather. It's beautiful. On this side you have your Portland leather goods. It says that it is handmade. There's your raw leather. It reminds me of a saddle because all, you know, a lot of your really good saddle makers make all their saddles by hand also. So for this Portland leather goods, handmade leather merlot tote, I'm asking I'm asking $90. 90 bucks for this. It's a beautiful tote. 90 bucks. Like I said, the ones that are beat all to smithereens are going for that on Poshmark. All right, the next thing I have is this. I showed it a couple of times ago. This is a Coach, gray Coach briefcase. It does have, came from an America's Thrift Supply designer authenticated handbag box. So it does have its certificate. I would call this new without tags. I don't know that this was ever used. To me, it doesn't show any signs. If it was used lightly. Got your Coach branding here. Got your Coach branding on the zipper pull. If you carried it like that, it is for a laptop briefcase. If you carried it like this, by the handles. It also has the original crossbody. Let me show you this front. It does have a front slip pocket. First, I'll show you that. That's magnet there. But let me show you the crossbody strap. It's inside here. Oh, it does have a hang tag too. It's tucked in the front there. Here's the Coach hang tag, and this is like a Saffiano leather. Here is the crossbody strap. It is removable and adjustable. It has the plastic still right there on it. That's why I'm not sure that this was ever used. Along with it being flawless. Here it is. If you wore this as a crossbody, I would definitely probably adjust mine to be up just a little bit. You would look very professional with this bag. Let's open it up. Okay, it does have a padded section there for your laptop. It's padded on this side, and this is padded. Then you have your Coach serial number and branding there. You have a snap pocket here. Put whatever you want. It does have your Coach care card right in there. And then this side you have 2 slip pockets. It's also padded on this side also. So for this Coach briefcase crossbody, I'm asking $95. $95 for this. Saffiano leather. Beautiful. All right, and the last thing I have is this Mosaso sling bag. I've had one of these previously that sold. I think they liked it. It's in a navy, which I think is very pretty. There it is. It can be like if you want it on your left or your right side, you can take that, unclip that, and adjust it to whichever shoulder you want to carry it on, which is nice. It does have your pocket on this side and your pocket on this side, whatever you call those, water bottle pockets, some people call them. You put whatever in there, but that's what they call them. It's mesh. The front has a zipper pocket here. It's got your Mosaso branding right there. And you've got this part that unsnaps, that folds down. You have a little pocket here. So if you don't want to unzip, you can also always just put your things right here and get to that easily, like maybe put your phone, your keys there. And then this other part unzips. This is new without tags. The other one I had was new without tags too. There's the inside of it. It is pretty big. It's got a slip pocket on that side that's a little padded. And then nothing on this side, but it's all clean, new. So it's kind of a divider there for 2 things. So for this Mosaso navy, beautiful with that gray or silver zippers, make it really that navy pop. I am asking $15. $15 for this. All right, that is everything. So do remember, my email will be here on the screen. It's also down in my description box. Email me with any of the items that you're interested in that you would like to purchase, and I'll get an invoice sent to you. I'm gonna get these shipped out probably Tuesday of this week. Actually, probably Tuesday, possibly could be Wednesday, because I think my son has a basketball game on Tuesday. So probably Wednesday, probably Wednesday. So I will get those out in the mail to you, and I'll be talking to y'all again real soon. Bye.